You have to understand that when markets crash, that's like Neiman Marcus having a sale.
Yeah.
If Neiman was having a sale, would you be crying?
I guess not.
No, no, no. You'd be shopping.
Yeah.
So I get sexually stimulated thinking about this crash coming up. Because in 2008, when it crashed, holy mackerel.
Yeah.
I backed up the truck. I borrowed $300 million. Now, this guy, Dave Ramsey, who's a friend of mine, he says, live debt-free. And for 95% of the population, debt-free is a good idea because you don't know anything about money. But if you have a financial education, like my rich dad taught me, which is rich dad, poor dad there, debt is money. So I use debt to buy real estate at great prices. So today, if I want to, I drive a Ferrari, but a Ferrari is a liability. But a poor person would call it an asset.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's a liability because I got insurance, gas, taxes, all that stuff. So before I buy my Ferrari, I might buy, let's say, a mini storage. And the mini storage I buy with debt, and the cash flow from the mini storage pays for my Ferrari. So I get richer getting nice cars. But of course, Dave Ramsey would say, live below your means. Well, that's good for most losers. But you want to win? Use debt. I bought this property in San Antonio with my friend Ken McElroy. He's the genius. He wrote the book ABCs of Real Estate. But this San Antonio property had crashed, and it was mismanaged by the owners. They stripped all the copper wire out of the place. They took all the fixtures out, and then suddenly it was in foreclosure. So that's what a lot of entrepreneurs do. They take the asset and strip it. We bought it for $20 million with debt because the bank wanted to get rid of it because it's a liability to the bank because nobody's paying on it. Mm. And the taxes are not being paid. So we pick it up for like 20, we fix it, and this is again the language of money. We increase NOI, net operating income. So the moment we rehab it, it's all borrowed money. We got the rent up, the net operating income increased, and then it was now, let's say, from 20 million to 40 million. And most people would flip it, right? Oh, I'll get 40 million bucks. You don't flip because the moment you flip it, you have capital gains tax. So what we do is we borrow out the equity, we bought more property.
Oh, wow.
So debt is tax-free, if you can understand that one. So that's how powerful the banking system is. So I'm not against the banks. I like debt, tax-free money, which is debt. So and everybody, and like Dave Ramsey, live debt-free, get out of debt, live below your means. I'm going, why? You don't have to if you use the language of money.
So how and why is debt tax-free?
Because the banks control it. Because if you don't have debt, the economy stops. The only way money is created, if you understand the macro of money, which is George Gammon's world, as you know, that's where we met. Yeah. If we don't borrow money, there's no money created. So only until I go to the bank, I'll use my credit card. The moment I borrow money, that's when money is created. So money is created out of debt. So it's savers, they don't want your money. The savings is a liability. You know why? Because the bank has to pay you interest on it. They don't want your savings. They want your credit card debt. If you understand that, everything is opposite. Let me say this one. All coins have three sides: heads, tails, and the edge of the coin. And financial intelligence is stand on the edge and see what's right and what's wrong on both sides. That make you mind it. But our schools say, well, this is right, this is wrong. That's why school teachers are. They don't even know they are. They believe in labor unions. Look at the pilots are on strike right now for the labor unions. I would never join a labor union. Mm-hmm. Not that I say it's wrong. I'm not a communist. I'm not a Marxist. Workers of the world unite. That was Karl Marx. How about elections? Stalin says it's not who votes that counts, it's who counts the vote that counts. But the most important thing is, I'll say again, money is just a language, just words. And words are free. But if you don't have the vocabulary or the words or the language of money in your head, you're saying, well, I should save money. Well, maybe I should get out of debt. Maybe I should sell my house and pay the capital gains. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should put more money in the stock market. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. I don't touch any of that stuff. And understand this, the banks have to lend money. They don't want your savings. That's why, you should save money. Why would I do that when they have quantitative easing, idiot? Why would you do that when they're printing more money than ever in the history of the world? Why would you save money when America's the biggest debtor nation in world history? You've got to be really effing stupid. He probably went to school. He probably a school teacher. I'm not saying they're bad people. They just don't speak the language of money. So the reason I can borrow that money is because when that property went down, he was a liability to the bank. And I said, guess what, sweethearts? You give us the money, we'll fix your problem. They said, how much do you want? And, I'm just using round numbers because it's been a while ago. Let's say it's $20 million. They gave me the money for everything and to fix it. And then they got the NOI, net operating income. Again, that's vocabulary of a real estate guy. Stock guys speak a different language. Okay? So real estate guy says, this NOI is this vocabulary, it's just words. Words are free. Learn the language. And so they said, okay, so we got the net operating income out. And they said, do you want to flip it? I said, no, because I have a tax consequence. It's called capital gains. Don't sell anything. So we borrowed out the $20 million. We bought 10 more properties. That's how you get rich. You have to learn the language, vocabulary of money, and not what I'm saying. What am I doing? And let me just say this. Money is a language. It's a vocabulary. Words are free. But if you don't change the words and the vocabulary in your head, that's like me sitting in Japan wondering why nobody will speak to me. Well, I don't speak Japanese. So most people, I was saying 90%, especially here, a lot of people are small business owners here.
Yes.
They're not capitalists, they're small business. They pay, guess who pays the highest taxes? Small business.
Yeah.
They don't pay anything. So that's why when Biden says they're going to appoint 87,000 IRS agents, I know who he's going after.
Yes.
He's not going after the employees. He's going after small business.